Hello, Elaine.
Hello.
Well, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
You look fantastic.
It took a little work, I'll tell you. I had such mixed emotions about Ellen calling me this morning and telling me that she wanted me to do this show. I don't think I've been this tired ever in my whole life. I have a line in the beginning of my show that I did in New York, Elaine Stritch at Liberty, and I found a quote once. It was said by a Frenchman. I don't know which one. You know how Ellen looks at you when she interviews you? Let me tell you, is the camera on me? Well, what else? Look, here's the way she looks at you. So anyway, I tried to find a line to open the show is my life. I don't mean that emotionally. I mean, it is literally the story of my life. And so I tried to find a thing that would specify exactly what I meant. This is the greatest quotation you'll ever hear in your life about anything, not just a performer, any walk of life. And here it is. You won't get it right away, but that's one of my problems. You just have to think about it for a minute. Maybe you'll get it tomorrow. I don't know. Depends how intelligent her audiences are. But here's the line. I walk out on the stage and I say, well, to an audience, right? Hopefully. Well, it's like the prostitute once said. It's not the work. It's the stairs. They
get it.
They get it?
Yeah.
Do you get what that means? Now, a woman is shaking her head. I'll tell you. It's like the prostitute once said. You're in a whorehouse, right? You're in a whorehouse. The prostitute is meeting the fella. And she knows what she has to do. She doesn't mind that. It's just getting up there to do it. You've got it. So, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Okay.
I love it. So you're saying you're tired, but you agreed to do the show this morning.
Well, because I knew once I got here, but you know, it is the work that is just great. But what you have to do from getting out of bed, boom,
Yeah.
and the set and the hair and the car and the boom and everything is a million miles away out here anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just getting here.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you are here. We have to take a commercial, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the amazing night the other night in your life, and just how thrilled I am to meet you. And I apologize about the stairs.
How long are we
getting up here? We'll be right back. Right after this. We're back with Elaine Stritch. And I'm so thrilled that you're here, and because you're always in New York and traveling around, and that I got you to be here this morning. I really, really appreciate it.
Ellen.
Thank you
I
so
appreciate
much.
it.
And the show is, if you haven't seen it, it's an amazing documentary about the making of this Broadway show. You talk a lot about your life and drinking and what that was like.
I love that, your life and drinking.
Well, well, it is. It's a big part.
Of course. That was one of the problems. Mm-hmm. One of the problems. 4.5 packs a day. That's smoking.
4.5. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
4.5 packs a day.
And lots of boyfriends, and I was very, very busy.
Yeah.
And I was doing 8 shows a week on Broadway through it all. You know. So sometimes I'd go right from the party to the matinee.
You were functioning on, and you don't drink now. You haven't had a drink in 15 years?
Next, listen to this. This is wonderful you asked me that. Thursday, 17 years.
Wow. All right. So.
And it's so hard, I can't tell you.
You're not interested in this at all. I was just going to... So
you know, listen, I got to tell you. I was doing a show once, George Abbott. You're all too young to know who George Abbott was, but he was a great director. And we were opening the Rodgers and Hart musical on Broadway. And I only had 2 drinks before the show. That's it, folks. I never overshot the runway. I really didn't. But anyway, he wanted to give notes before the curtain went up. And I was having my scotch and soda in the dressing room. So I put my robe on and I put my scotch and soda in a cup, you know, coffee cup, and went down like Miss Goody Two-Shoes for my notes. And I'm sitting there, and Mr. Abbott, who was very stern, says to me, "Oh, Elaine, is that coffee?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And he said, "Oh, and I even had to do this as an actress. Yeah, sure." And he said, "Could I have a taste?" I said, "Sure, Mr. Abbott." And I handed in the cup. This is what this great man did. He said, "Thanks." And he drank the whole cup. This is another wonderful story.
Fantastic.
What a great guy.
Oh, man.
To do that. Marvelous.
I could listen to your stories, and if you get a chance, go see her. You're going to be in Florida, I think, next, right?
No, we were going, but the
no.
theater blew away.
No. That's not funny.
No,
Actually,
we open. I'll tell you where we go. We go to Boston, and we open in Boston. I've done this show all over the place, but we missed Boston on the national tour. So we're going to open the 19th, and of course you all will be there.
Yes, they'll all be there. This great group of people. You can see Elaine Stritch in Boston, October 19th through 31st. And one more thing right after this. Thank you so much, Elaine. I want to thank my guests, Jon Stewart, Oliver Hudson, and Elaine Stritch. Tomorrow, Gwyneth Paltrow, Mark McGrath, and Brian Wilson will be here. Oh, and one more thing. Will you take a ride with me?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Hop on in the passenger
Anything to
seat.
get out of here.